Unlock English. Your own language is the key. Introduction. Does English feel like a game with missing pieces? Do words you learn change their meaning with grammar rules, and do strange phrases confuse you? Maybe you stop and search for the right words, feeling a bit lost. This is normal. Many people feel this way when learning a new language. You might think you're not good at it, or that English is too hard. But what if I told you the secret to understanding English is not far away, but inside you? What if the best tool to learn English is the language you already speak well, your own language? This book, Unlock English, Your Own Language is the Key, will show you a simple, powerful way to learn and master English. It's about using what you know to help you learn. Think about it. Learning a new language might feel like starting from nothing, but that's not quite right. Imagine building a new kind of house. You might not know the exact steps for this new style, but you already know how to build a house. You know about a base, walls, and a roof. You know things must fit together to be strong and useful. Learning English is like building a different kind of house, but your knowledge of building is very helpful. You are not starting from zero. You are building on what you already understand about how things are put together. This strong link between languages is called linguistic transfer. Simply put, it's how your brain uses what it knows about one language to help learn another. It's like a bridge from your first language that helps you understand English. Your own language has its rules and ways of putting words together to make sense. When you learn English, your brain looks for what's the same and what's different. This book will show you how to use this transfer to learn English faster and easier. Many people are told to think in English or forget your own language. But this can make learning harder. Your own language is like a familiar map. It shows you how sentences are built and how ideas connect. English also has a map, and though it looks a little different, the basic ideas of how maps work are the same. Your old map helps you understand the new map much better than if you had never seen a map. We will explore how your language talks about ideas in ways that can help you understand difficult English ideas. For example, if your language clearly shows when something happened in the past, you already understand the idea of past time. English tenses can be tricky, but the main idea is familiar. We will show you how knowing how your language groups words, like names for things and action words, makes learning the English words for them much easier. We will even look at how your language shows why things happen, which can help you understand English words like because or so. Instead of just memorizing many rules, we will help you understand why English works the way it does by comparing it to the language you already speak. This way, you will understand more deeply, not just remember facts that you can easily forget. In the next parts, we will break down common English grammar and sentence problems. Then, we will show how these problems are like things in your own language, showing that your existing language knowledge already has the answers. Our goal is to make you feel strong and confident. Whether you are new to English and finding it hard, or you have been learning for a while and feel stuck, this book offers a new, helpful, and strong way to learn English. You already have the most important tool you need. Get ready to see English not as a difficult wall, but as a familiar place you can explore with the map you already have. Let's start unlocking your English ability together. 1. Understanding language learning. Learning a new language is like a big adventure. Think about how a baby learns to talk. They listen carefully to words. Then they try to copy what they hear. Slowly, they begin to understand and speak. Inside their minds, they build a whole system of language rules without even trying. This amazing ability, this natural talent for learning language, is already inside you. You are already a pro at the language you use every day. You know its rules and how words work together, even if you can't explain them. This inner knowledge is like a special tool that makes learning English much simpler. You're not starting from the very beginning. You're using what you already know very well to help you learn. 2. Exploring English language. English is like a house. It has rooms, walls, and a roof. We can see how English puts words together to make sentences. Many languages put the person doing something first, then the action. English often does this too. Knowing your own language's rules is like having a map. It helps you see where English is the same and where it is a little different. This makes understanding English much easier. 3. Connecting languages together. Imagine your own language is like a map you know very well. You understand every road and every place on it. This map helps you see how things fit together. When you begin to learn English, you are not starting from nothing. You can use your good map to understand the new English map. This is like moving what you already know from one place to another. Your old language helps you learn the new one. It's like finding a shortcut to help you learn faster. Conclusion: you have finished the last part of this book. Unlock English. Your own language is the key. We began by saying that learning English is not about starting over. It's about using the language you already know and like. We wanted to show you that the way your own language builds sentences and grammar is like a map for understanding English. This map helps you instead of stopping you. The main idea we talked about is linguistic transfer. Think of it as your special power. It's how your brain uses what you know about one language to help you learn another. It's like having a map of your hometown. When you go to a new city which is English, you are not lost. You use your skill of reading maps. You see streets that look alike, signs that are similar, and ways to get around that you already know. Linguistic transfer is this skill. It connects the language you speak every day to the English you want to learn. This connection makes English seem less strange. It makes the new feel more familiar because you see the same ideas that all languages share. As you read through this book, you probably had moments where things made sense. Maybe it was when we talked about how your language asks questions or where words like big or small go in a sentence. These were not just new English rules. They showed how what you already knew about language was working. Remember how we looked at how your language makes things plural more than one. You likely saw that English plurals, even when different, have a reason that you could understand. The idea of more than one is the same everywhere. We also looked at how sentences are built. The order of who does what subject verb object in many languages is very close to how English sentences are built. This makes it easier to find the main parts of an English sentence. And words. You already know thousands of words. Finding word parts that are the same, or words that sound alike and mean the same thing, is using linguistic transfer. Your brain is like a word detective. This is not about finding exceptions. It's about finding the basic rules that link languages. Your first language gives you the structure, and linguistic transfer is the tool that lets you use that structure to understand English. Now you have a new way to think about things. English is not a huge mountain to climb. It's a path you can walk with the skills you already have. This doesn't mean English is suddenly easy, but it does mean you have a big advantage. The fear of not knowing is gone, replaced by the feeling of knowing. Your own language is not just part of who you are. It's a key to speaking better with others. It is your superpower. As you keep learning English, remember what we talked about. When you see something new in English, stop and ask yourself, how is this like or unlike how my own language does this? Look for patterns. Compare how sentences are put together. See how new English words are related to words you already know. Enjoy making these comparisons. With your own language as your guide and linguistic transfer as your tool, you are ready to not just learn English, but to become very good at it. Learning is a journey that never ends, and you have the best start possible. Your own language is truly the key. Keep finding out what you can do, and let your language superpower lead you to speaking well and feeling sure of yourself. Keep learning.